Hey guys, today I'll talk about the euro versus the US dollar right before the non-farm payrolls, and you can, as you already know, today the economic data, the fundamentals could bring some action into the market. Here is the risk disclaimer. Support. If you have questions, you can send an email to support if you have questions, but please read it. It's important to understand that trading is risky. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. Today it has changed a little, guys. That's why only because please take a look here on the economic calendar. The New Zealand, Australian, Switzerland, UK, German, Canadian banks are closed today, guys. In observance of God Friday, as you already know, yeah, and that's why it has changed. It has changed little. Yeah, nothing really important today. But let's wait for the U.S. Average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. The economic data could still bring some action later, and yeah, maybe the US session could bring us something, could bring sharp movements or something later, but it remains to see, because I've told you that it has changed little. It has changed little today, only because the banks are closed. In the early morning we had the Japanese economic data. Mixed economic data. That's why the Japanese yen, or actually the Japanese yen pairs, registered important, or actually the Japanese yen appreciated in the short term versus its rivals. But as I've said about Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD, it has turned to the downside. It has dropped in the short term. Personally, I've had a short position here, but I've closed it at break even before the economic data on Wednesday, and yeah, temporary sell-off right now, sideways movement, and personally I will keep an eye maybe on the lower medium line here. Personally I have 1.0884 as key level, as a key or critical downside obstacle. As long as it stays above the lower medium line and above this former low, it could only drop a little, maybe to retest this demand zone, the order block, before developing a new bullish momentum. So in my opinion, as long as it stays above this zone, it could still develop a bullish momentum. And yeah, the bias is still bullish, guys. The bias is still bullish. Even if the price action signaled exhausted buyers, okay, after this rally, sell-off, a new rally, a retreat, a new rally here, it has signaled that after this amazing rally or growth, it could come back down to retest the support levels before developing a new bullish momentum or something. So as long as it stays above these levels, retest, false breakdowns could signal a potential new bullish momentum, a potential rally, maybe at least towards the former high. Okay, and today, guys, and also yeah, if the Euro USD will register only, I don't know if it will change little only today after the economic data, then most likely we'll have sharp movements on Monday. Okay, because the non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, and average hourly earnings represent high impact events, and could bring sharp movements. Okay, later today or on Monday. Okay, and in my opinion, better than expected US data could help the US dollar to appreciate, and only poor economic data or mixed economic data could force the US dollar to lose more ground, to depreciate versus its rivals. So I'll wait for the economic data, and then I will try to take action. I've told you, better than expected, the data could help the US dollar to appreciate, and mixed data or worse than expected data could force the US dollar to drop, to depreciate. Thank you, guys. Risk disclaimer here. Support if you have questions. Bye bye.